This is Alan, again, TI. For people who don't know, about Targ Individuals, it's a real thing. I wouldn't have believed it was real unless it happened to me. So if I was in a room and somebody was describing it, some of the synthetic telepathy, V2K, I would have thought, well, but when it does happen, you know it. I mean, it's just somebody's playing a game on you. You think, it's real. And then you realize there's chat rooms and groups, and one of the groups, PAX, and some other ones were talking about hopefully that Colorado is, and I guess from what I hear, the Democrats and Republicans are voting to protect people from being used and abused from some of this technology that is yet sometimes used by the NIH, or maybe from the 80s, from the old Star Wars programs, just to see what works. It's like Eisenhower or Ike did in the speech in 1958. I'm guessing it's black and white, where his last speech to America was, people need to watch out. Our country and the world needs to watch out from government contracts. And for the sake of solving human intellectual curiosity, the issue of using people. It's bad enough when you use animals as experiments, but when you use human beings who are just born in a different family than yours, maybe a different name, different religion, different geography, but just born a human. And because of that, somebody plays with a Ouija board or goes like this in a phone book and decides to make them an experimental guinea pig. And then it confuses people when they find out they are part of this Havana syndrome, target individual, or V2K, or mind reading, synthetic telepathy. And then it's different technology when you read a lot of books, a lot of mysterious Tesla technology, free energy technology. And it's another rabbit hole. What parts are real? What parts aren't? Some of it's very real, but even then the language can be used interchangeably between traditional physics and Tesla physics. I mean, Tesla is still over 100 years old, but it was squashed under, so that people didn't know about it, and more money was made on traditional physics and Edison's energy rather than Tesla's. Some of Tesla's energy and scalar waves could be just as real, but it wasn't promoted, just like alternating current compared to direct current. More money is made from oil and gas and electricity than from using cooking oil in your car. So there's money in squashing competitors. Anyway, I just want people to know that a lot of this stuff, I really do hope in Colorado that Space Force, and that they are conscious, or right, just that they are, the good people in Colorado are recognizing it, just like the people in Chile with the Neuro Foundation. I forget what they call it, not Neuralink, but Neuro Mind or Neural Rights Foundation. They helped with Chile to make sure that people can't experiment on people in the country of Chile. So I'm hoping that our country and the rest of the world can realize, when you are a guinea pig, but because it's wireless, then people have a hard time proving it. All it is wireless TV that goes into something that's put inside your body, a little chip, just like Neuralink does now with experimenting on a good cause to help people who are paralyzed or injured. But sometimes our government in the past has done things, put things in people, bad vaccines or bad syphilis, or, just to experiment, just to, out of, like President Ike would say, just out of, there's a government contract, there's free money, lots of it. If you experiment just out of human curiosity and intellectual curiosity, what would happen if we do something horrible to another human being? How would they react? But of course, they don't do it to themselves. Like, the guy who had the polio vaccine. He did it to himself and his family. He was a hero, whether his family or kids liked it or not. But if he did it to himself, then that's what. But to do it to people who do not consent, like in the V2K and targeted individual community, well, I'm hoping that they can give us our words, our minds back, our freedom, our emotions. Literally to do that just out of curiosity and to get government contract money and hope that that person dies from themselves or from whatever, or from radiation, so that they don't have to answer anything. Anyway, I'm hoping that the people in Colorado and the government agencies there, I'm hoping that they are, I hope that they're doing the right thing. And I hope that our government is seeing through this and realizing this. We can stop this now. It might be embarrassing, but it's better just to rip that bandage off and stop any experimentation or torture rather than let it go on. Just rip that Band-Aid off, stop it, and stop experimenting. And let people live their lives. And because ultimately, this can happen to those people, and the people working in government can happen to their families, their grandkids. Because most of my people, my family did work, whether in military or in wars and for government, and just has helped out in the past. But anyway, it's just wrong to do it to people, just anybody. Even when they did it to prisoners, it was wrong back then. People should have rights here in this country. That's supposed to be what it's about. So anyway, I got to cut it short. So I just hope, prayerfully, that the good people in Colorado and our government will put a stop to this through the Colorado Law Act, and just like the country of Chile, to not experiment on humans, and hopefully even on animals, to do it in a humane way and not in some torturous way. It's bad enough when it is done on animals in a torturous way, but to do it to humans too. At least the animals had PETA. But when you're a human and they do it to you, and then you go to authorities, doctors, hospitals, police, because you're in pain for 30 some odd years, but nobody tells you why. Because anyway, I'm just hoping they put a stop to it. So, and really hoping. So it'd be a much better world for all of us if they do. So hopefully. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. This is Alan Brewer Nielsen. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. Talk to you later.